Shalom Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Barshem, Yahweh Shai, Waha, Rakwa, Kadash. Shalom to all the brothers on the highways and hedges pushing this truth. Shalom to all the brothers on social media. Shalom to all the brothers on social media pushing this truth out, trying to edify our brothers and sisters of the truth. Shalom to all the saints patiently waiting for Yahweh, Barshem, Yahweh Shai to send them angels down and destroy this wicked place. Purify this place with fire. We all know it's been a long time coming, but Yahweh Shai knows when the perfect timing for that will be. I just want to get into a few scriptures today, and we're going to be talking about these wicked women. Obviously, I'm going to get you wicked men as well, but today, this is about you wicked women, man, running up and down, feeling you can do what you want. But that time's going to come to an end, you've been off the chain, you women that want to act like female dogs, to, say it nicely, you've been let off the lead, and you're enjoying it because Esau's let you run wild, giving you all that so-called freedom that you think you got. So I'm just going to get straight into it with some scriptures. This is Proverbs chapter 6 and verse 25. Lust not after her beauty in thine heart, neither let her take thee with her eyelids. So you brothers are simple, you simple ass brothers that are out there, you're letting these women that are out of order, all they have to do, these women nowadays, they wake up in the morning, they just, they can just put on some makeup real quick, and go out on the streets, and they got a whole heap of our brothers, lusting after them with their eyes, before you check their spirit. And like the scripture says, try every spirit. And I know it's not just talking about that, but you need to test someone's spirit before you give them your energy. And it says, give not thy energy, give not all that energy to a woman. Because if you're going to give it, they're going to take it. And in this place, the time's short, so you need to reserve all your energy right now. But all our brothers want to do is lust after how these women look, and they may look attractive to your eye, but in the inside, their insides are filthy and disgusting, to say the least. A lot of women are walking around, and they're walking around as an abomination. Not all women. I'm not talking about all women, but a lot of you women, you don't want no one to tell you nothing. You don't want to listen to no one. You want to do what you feel is best, and that's what causes destruction. Because Yahweh B'Hashem, Yahweh Shai knows what's best, not you wicked women. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 19 and verse 2. Wine and women, and this is for you so-called men, because there's a lot of brothers out there that call themselves men. I'm a big man, but you're moving like a little boy in a grown body. So this all you men as well. Wine and women, Ecclesiastes 19 and 2. Wine and women will make a man of understanding fall away, and he that cleaveth to harlots will become impudent. So, a lot of men, if you're not trying that spirit, and you go with a woman and make them your wife, because once you lay with a woman, you're meant to keep that woman, make her your wife. That's her being your wife. But a lot of men make the mistake of laying with these women, and giving all your energy up to this woman. Like I said, the woman's gonna take that energy from you. Women are a big zap on brothers' energy. They play a big part on a man's energy levels. So especially this is talking to the men that are in the truth as well. Be careful who you bring into your, you know, who you're connecting spirits with, who you're giving that energy up to, because it can make you err away from understanding, can fall away from the understanding. You know, it might be, you might have been a time where you ain't had a woman for a while, and then what looks beautiful to the eye, and that's the lust of the eyes. What looks beautiful to the eyes comes about, and wants to do dealings with you, and then, you know, you start giving too much of your energy to that woman, which starts making you fall from understanding, because you don't want to open the book no more. You rather go and do some folly. You know, everything needs to be balanced. I'm not saying in your downtime you can't, you know, watch a movie and, you know, have a little drink, but, you know, don't give all that energy up into the woman, man, because she will take it, which gives her more power over you, which will leave you weak and her strong. And this is what this place pushes. Esau likes to put the woman above the man, and the woman got a lot of strength out here, and the men are moving weak. So it's time for us to build strength up as the time is shortening, and we're in the end times right now. A lot of brothers don't want to believe it, but we're in the end times right now. Also the brothers in the truth, you know, and just the brothers in general, everything's to be in moderation. So we can't be getting out of character, and we got to have self-control, because without self-control, if you're not controlling yourself, then there's something else controlling you. And you know what the scriptures say, Satan come immediately and take away the word. And a lot of these women are, you know, are satanic, and they don't even know it. And they'll take that word away from you and your understanding, which you may not have had or may have had, and then the understanding goes from you. So we need to stay in the word and stay doing the work of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, put in that work and have that faith. This is Proverbs chapter 21 verse 19. It is better to dwell in the wilderness than with a contentious and an angry woman. And that word contentious, you can see, you know, that's them women that are out of order. You know, they wanna talk back. You know, they think they know it all. No one can't tell them nothing. They don't want no man ruling over them. You know, they're the hot stuff right now. These women. You know, no one wants to deal with an angry woman. You know, and it's our responsibility, you know, to feed these women righteousness. And it's a hard one, because I know a lot of these women, and Esau makes it easy for these women not to want righteousness, because round the corner, as long as you get a bit of poison in you, you know, the woman can, you know, go out to all hours of the morning, which is just so out of order and unbalanced, you know, because if a man bucks up on them in the middle of the night, how's a woman going to protect themselves? They're relying on Esau to protect them. So they're not relying on the brothers no more. They're relying on Esau to protect them. Proverbs 25 and 24. It's better to dwell in the corner of a housetop than with a brawling woman in a wide house. Ecclesiasticus 25 and 16. I'd rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than keep a house with a wicked woman. So all of those scriptures there just shows you that, you know, you're better off being by yourself. You know, you'd rather dwell in the middle of a jungle than with a wicked mouth woman, because all that's going to come from that, a wicked mouth woman, is wickedness. And you can't, you know, especially the men of the truth, you can't have a wicked woman around you, because, you know, a portion of the man, you know, portion of a wicked man and vice versa is a wicked woman. So it's a lot. Also, you know, it's nowadays it's best to be alone, and finding a righteous woman is like finding a needle in a haystack nowadays. I'm not saying there's no righteous women out there, but it will be very hard to find. So you need to be careful of who you're dealing with. We need to be careful who we're dealing with. Like I was saying, all wickedness, this is Ecclesiasticus 25 and 19. All wickedness is but to a little, is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. So you wicked men that are expecting a righteous woman, if you're out there sinning, you ain't gonna get no righteous woman. You know, you're being wicked. So you're gonna come across a wicked woman. You know, enjoys that wickedness. Us men that are trying to serve Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, we're done with the wicked woman. We're trying to stay in righteousness. So a wicked woman's no good for us. Even if she looks, you know, she's got exactly what it, you know, what you kind of takes your fancy with the eye. We're not dealing with that, you know, because you know the insides are horrible. Like I was saying, this is 1 Peter, chapter 3, verse 5. For after this manner, in the old time, the holy women also, who trusted in Yahweh, the Most High Power, adorned themselves and be in subjection to their own husbands. And like what you see, or what you don't see nowadays, is women taking instruction from their husbands. You know, they wanna call the shots. Who are you to tell me, is what they say nowadays, you know? And they've got that power. They've been given that power. They got so much power nowadays, man. They can, you know, and I'm a witness to this, man. You know, a woman now, they got so much powers. You know, they can make a phone call to Esau, and you know, they get your kids taken away from you, man. They make a phone call and they get you put in prison. You know, so it's a time now where we need to find women that are going to be subject. You know, they're going to submit themselves to their husband and not run up their mouth, because that's, like I said, it's like a needle in a haystack. It's hard to find. Once again, I'll go to 1 Timothy 2:9. In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel, with shamefacedness and sobriety, not with braided hair or gold or pearls or costly array. So like I said, like it's not really wrong, you know, with doing yourself up for your man, you know, putting a little, you want to do yourself up for your man, your husband, that's fair enough. But you know what's the most attractive thing comes from the inside, which is that clean spirit, you know, and having shamefacedness, man. You're getting dressed up, and you're hitting the streets just to go shopping, and you got your breast out, and you got your tight pants on, so every man can lust over you and see the whole shape of your body. That's for your husband's eyes. That's for your husband's eyes. So you're going out, and then you ask, oh, why is that man staring at me? Because he's lusting over you. He's thinking how he can deal with you. Because you're moving shameless. You know, when the Most High says, Yahweh says, you got to move with shamefacedness, which you ain't got at the moment. You see you know, like I said, 1 in 100 or maybe more women, you know, they just rather wear short shorts and stuff like that, man. You ask your grandma, you know, if she ever wore jeans or anything like that, or short shorts, you know, she'll tell you that she don't know what you're talking about. Deuteronomy 22:5, the woman shall not wear which pertaineth to a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. For all that do so are abomination to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. So you women out there wearing those tight jean pants, you know, them apple bottom jeans, you know, you're shameless, you know, and you're wearing what a man should wear. Hence the statement, you know, the women are wearing the trousers nowadays, which is very true. You know, the women have got the power. They're becoming the man of the house. They're calling the shots. So everything's out of order right now, because it's run by these wicked nations, and Esau being at the top of that, you know, and that's what our women love to follow. Their brothers, they don't even want to deal with the brothers, especially the brothers of the Lord. All these women out there looking for Mr. Right. You know, they say, I'm looking for my Mr. Right, while they're out there doing wrong. How does that work? How imbalanced is that? You know, there needs to be order, organization. You know, the Most High deals with perfect order, and you women are out of order at the moment. Like I was saying, like as well, Ecclesiastes 26 and 25, a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, and a female dog's called a bitch. This is why a lot of people, a lot of our brothers calling women bitches, which is not right. But, that's how you act, A lot of women are acting like bitches, man. Wearing whatever they want, saying a man can't tell me nothing, acting like the man. But she that is shamefaced will fear Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You gotta be shamefaced in this day, because like I said, you're gonna run out of time, and in that day you're gonna come running to the men of the Lord, and it's gonna be too late. We're not gonna be. The streets will be empty. The same one you walked at and laughed and said, why are they wearing those long robes and those long, having a laugh? Why they wearing these silly fringes? Yeah, you're gonna be looking for, where was that man that was wearing those fringes? I need to speak to him. It's gonna be too late. Be too late for you. So the time is now to fix up wicked women. 1 Corinthians 11 and 3, Slakia. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Mashiach Yahweh Shai, and the head of every woman is the man, and the head of Yahweh Shai is Yahweh. Perfect order from the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. That's that perfect order. But it's all backwards and flipped round. And that's Esau's doings, and the women are enjoying it, Why wouldn't the woman enjoy it? That a man can't tell them nothing no more. Back in the day, if a man said to a woman, keep silent, she keeps silent, and that's what the Most High loves, a silent woman. A humble, silent woman is what the Most High loves to see. So he ain't loving the way you women are going on right now. You're meant to submit to a righteous man. And you don't see that. And that's why a lot of these men of the Lord ain't got no woman, because there ain't no women submitting themselves right now. 1 Peter chapter 2 and verse 9. But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a particular people, that should show forth the praises of him who have called you out of darkness into a marvelous light. You can't go around and say that you ain't heard the word. You choose not to hearken, and some of you ain't meant to hearken or get it, because that's going to be the 2/3 that are going to have to feel this fire. You're going to feel that fire. You're going to run around having fun right now, getting your poison, going out to your nightclubs, having your fun. But when that fire comes, you ain't going to find the men of the Lord no more. You're going to stay in that darkness while we shine in the light, Yahweh Ratazah. We're a particular people, and we want to walk in the same way as all these other nations when we're meant to be particular. Which is sad, you don't know how royal you're meant to be moving. We're a royal priesthood. A lot of women say they're looking for Prince Charming. How are you going to look for a prince when you don't want to be a princess? You don't even want to put on a goddamn dress. You don't even want to put a skirt on and look modest, but you're looking for Prince Charming. You ain't going to find no prince if you're not acting like a princess. I ain't see any princess rocking tight jeans with their breasts all out. A princess is meant to be modest and adore themselves. And this is the last scripture that we always bring out. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. This is our duty, to follow the laws, statutes, and commandments that Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai gave us, so we can get those blessings. We need to get those blessings, and we all need to wake up into this truth so this wicked kingdom can come to an end. Because the fire is coming, the fire is coming, and a lot of all these nations are holding back their weapons, ready to let it, push the button and let it go, man. And that's the fire. Judgment is coming. And there's no escaping judgment. And that's what I wanted to just basically say today is, you wicked women, if you don't turn back and find a real husband, and that, you're going to see what's coming to you, because you're foul-mouthed, and you think you know it all. And the men ain't excluded from this, You men are just as bad. You're the same portion as the wicked women. So, before you run out of time, because you're already coming late, you know, we need to come back to these laws, statutes and commandments that was given to our people, Israel, you know, the 12 tribes that were scattered. Because it's going to be our time soon, and you don't want to get caught in that fire. But 2/3 of our people are going to have to feel that fire. And with that, I'm going to close out and say, all praises to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Wahara, Kwakadas, Shalom.